There was a small town where there were no big buildings, only old houses and small streets. One day, a new guest came to an old hotel in the city, a young woman named Sneha. Sneha's dream was to become an engineer. That's why she got admitted to the city's famous college. The hotel was very old but quite familiar. The strangest thing about this hotel was that everyone could hear a story about room number 12. Many people said that something strange happened when you spent the night in that room. No one spent a night there and never came back the next day. A few days ago, a journalist went there to try to solve many mysteries, but he never came back. Sneha didn't listen to these stories at first. She thought that these were just horror stories, which are very common in old hotels. The hotel owner gave her room number 12, which had been abandoned for several years.
Why room number 12? There is no other room.
All the rooms are full. If you want to stay or go to the mess.
I can't afford to stay in the mess with outside money. Give me the key.
The hotel became eerily silent as night fell. Sneha entered the room and sat down and looked around at the walls. The old, dilapidated room. It seemed that no one had lived there for ages. As if the dust of time had accumulated there. The windows were closed. Still, an unusual cold was felt. Sneha was very tired and lay down on the bed. The room was completely dark. A dull glow was coming from the room. Suddenly she heard a cry. Is there anyone in this room? But the room was closed. So who is crying so late at night? I turned around and saw a girl. She is crying. I am very nervous. Her throat is completely dry. Her face is clearly visible, covered with hair. I quickly moved towards the door. Opening the door, I went to Uncle.
Give me the key. Uncle, who is in room number 12?
Who will be there again?
No, I mean there was no one, but then I saw a girl crying.
Hey, what are you saying? Are you asleep or not? Sneha realized that she would not get any answer from Uncle. She slowly returned to her room, but standing in front of the door, her chest started pounding. Was what she had seen a moment ago real? Or was it just a fantasy created by fatigue and fear? But as soon as she pushed the door and entered, she panicked. There was no one in bed. The lamp in the room was turning on and off by itself. Sneha slowly entered the room with fear. She still heard a soft cry, but seeing no one, she kept moving towards the window. Suddenly she felt someone's presence behind her. Turning back, Sneha screamed. The next morning, her uncle came and saw that the door of room number 12 was open and Sneha was not there. Only her bag was lying on the bed. No one had found Sneha since that day. And room number 12. It was abandoned again.